topic of the day for the topic of my day is artificial intelligence and its impact on hospitality education. Because I'm from the hospitality education and from the domain of hospitality, so I'll be emphasizing on how the artificial intelligence is impacting hospitality education. The artificial intelligence is first coined by John McCarthy in 1956 at Dartmouth College at first ever conference on artificial intelligence. He coined that every aspect of learning or any other feature of intelligence can in principle be so precisely described that a machine can be made to simulate it. Also, as per the Britannica 2023, the ability of digital computer or computer-controlled robots to perform tasks commonly associated with the intelligence being. As per the Gardner glossaries, this says the applied advanced analysis and logic-based technique includes machine learning to interpret events, support, and automate decisions and take action. It is the simulation of human intelligence possessed by machine, especially the computer system. And if we talk the layman language in a very simple words, the ability of a machine to mimic intelligent human behavior is all about the artificial intelligence. If we pick some of the historical evidence of artificial intelligence, it was started uh, in the era of 1950s, where it was first coined by John McCarthy, as already discussed. I've picked few important historical evidences, though there are plenty in the field of artificial intelligence. If you remember the year 1997, IBM was the one who developed a chess playing computer. The name was Deep Blue, and that outperformed the world champion Gary Kasparov in math twice. Also, in the 2002, artificial intelligence for the first time stepped into domestic and built a vacuum cleaner named Roomba. By the year 2006, the multinational companies such as Facebook, Google, Microsoft started using AI algorithms and data analysis to understand consumer behavior and improve their recommendation system. With the computer systems becoming more and more powerful, it is now possible to process large amount of data and train out our machines to make better decisions. Supercomputer takes the advantage of artificial intelligence algorithm and neural network to solve the most complex problem of the modern world. And this was the era from 2012 onwards till present date. Artificial intelligence is important for its potential to change how we live, work, and play. It has been effectively used in business to automate tasks that was earlier done by human beings, including customer service work, lead generation, fraud detection, quality control, and in many areas. AI can perform tasks much better than human beings, particularly when it comes to repetitive, detail-oriented tasks, such as analyzing large number of legal documents to ensure relevant fields are filled properly. So artificial tools often complete jobs quickly with relatively few errors. So these are the few most popular artificial intelligence tools of the present era. Right, for chatbots, we have ChatGPT, Bard, Bing. For videos, we have Runaway, Pictory, Descript. And likewise, we have many tools available for productivity, design, website development, coding, content, content creation, presentation, or automation of the tasks. Uh, Artificial intelligence is real-time and accurate diagnosis of problem that can be accomplished by AI in various fields, which may include the automatives, that is self-driving cars, the virtual assistants or the chatbots, in retail and e-commerce, in manufacturing sectors, cybersecurity, healthcare, and medical imaging analysis, and many more, including the education sector also. The AI is slowly, gradually being incorporated in education sector also. And for that reason, I'm here to discuss that how it impact the hospitality education. The uses of technology in education has revolutionized education system with better reach and improved execution. And the pandemic imposed online delivering of classes, and technology also plays a critical role in adoption of artificial intelligence in education system too. I'm talking the pandemic of 2019 and 2020 of Corona. That time, many of us has been forced to transit from traditional class system to the online class system, and that was a turnaround point in the field of hospitality education, where the professors were willingly or unwillingly were forced to use the technologies in deliverance of classes. According to the business today, by 2024, 47% of the learning management tools will be artificial intelligence enabled. Also, AI in education industry is expected to reach a CAGR of 40.3% between 2019 to 2025. Therefore, we can say that artificial intelligence is expected to fill the gaps in learning and teaching methodologies and delivery. If we talk about the role of artificial intelligence in hospitality industry, in hospitality education, right? It has many roles to play. I've listed few over here. The first thing is personalization of education. With the help of artificial intelligence, student can get personalized curriculum, tests, and learning methods and deliveries. AI has the ability to collect data to identify the students with different ability level and then generate a learning route for them in more personalized manner. This allows for creation of customized study program for each student, which is otherwise a tedious job for an educator or a trainer to do it on individual level for the students. Secondly, it's a great assistance to educators and trainer. Right? As we discussed, with the help of AI, student can get the personalized curriculum, test, the learning method and delivery. This is otherwise has been challenge for teacher as managing and providing teachings that suits every student's specific need, which was nearly impossible. Also, the educator have to perform many administrative duties that are often repetitive process, and this very time consuming also. This is where AI can come in and help and assistant our educators and trainers. Right? So these issues can be fixed by using artificial intelligence to automate data entry and operational course, such as grading and responding to the students. Also, the artificial intelligence makes the education accessible and inclusive. AI, particularly through the online distance education mode, have got deep reach among the learner. It can facilitate the teaching learning process for learner even to the remote corners of the globe across the boundaries and time zones, overcoming all kind of cultural, regional, ethnic barriers to the education. Thus, AI helps in facilitating the accessible and inclusive education for all. Yeah, it can overcome the shortage of teachers and professors because of its ability of personalization of education, great assistance to educators and trainers, and making education accessible and inclusive. It is helpful in overcoming the acute shortage of teacher and professor in case if any such shortage is prevailing in any kind of in any of the country. Particularly, this became a problem for the developing countries where the population is also huge, and they can face the shortage of trained educators and teachers. So there, artificial intelligence can play a role where that particular problem can be overcome. Also, the artificial intelligence can help in remotely proctored assessment and examination. When we talked about the remote proctoring, it's technology that helps to simplify the exam invigilation process. Student can appear for the exam from any location, classroom or home. System is able to invigilate such exam remotely using the remote proctoring. Also, the artificial intelligence provide a secure solution to ensure integrity of examination system assessment in a cost-effective and scalable manner. Thus leads to improved and unbiased grading system when it comes for the assessment of the learning of our students. AI can also help in streamlining the education system process. The use of artificial intelligence is leading to the automation of administrative tasks, and this will enable teachers to utilize their time effectively towards deliverance of teaching and learning. This would also help to improve the quality of education and make it reach a large population in the form of smart content. Digital classes in the form of digital books and studies guides can be created, which aims to improve engagement. So here it says when the teachers get free from all kind of administrative and repetitive tasks, they'll be able to devote more time in the teaching process. Also, when the administrative tasks such as making the students data, keeping their record, keeping the record of dropouts, that can be done much easily with lesser error using the artificial intelligence system in our education process. When it comes to the teaching learning delivery, the platform provides artificial intelligence based adaptive practices, analytical dashboards, personalization, personalized improved plan, and recommendation engine. Based on the student activities, strengths, and weaknesses during the learning process on the platform, an AI powered individualized improvement plan is generated that helps bridge the gap between the students and the teacher. But along with so many pros of so many uses, advantages of artificial intelligence in education system, particularly the hospitality education, it has also got some gray areas that needs to be addressed before the implementation of artificial intelligence in education system. As we all know, the essence of human touch and emotions is very important in hospitality industry. It's a service industry, and we want that will be taken care by people with a touch of emotions and uh, human intervention also. As I've told you, it's a service industry, our industry of the people, by the people, and for the people. And too much reliance on the machine, that is artificial intelligence enabled in teaching learning process, may lead to the lack of basic essence of human touch and emotions that needs to be inculcated in every learners of hospitality. Though the artificial intelligence at present age is able to capture emotions also, but the problem area, the gray area, is that the emotions are endless, and machine will be able to capture only those emotions that has been pre-feeded in the machines beforehand. But the emotions are endless. So if we are including artificial intelligence in hospitality education. This particular aspects need to be addressed, that how we can inculcate the human values, emotions, and human touch of the hospitality industry, right, to our students, to our learners, so that they can also perform their tasks with more of a personalized human touch containing the emotions, understanding the emotions of the guests with an empathetic approach. Another gray area that needs to be addressed here is, we all understand that hospitality education is a skill-based learning process. When it comes to the artificial intelligence, it can facilitate deliverance of theories, concepts, and processes. But when it comes to performance, artificial intelligence may in transfer of skills required to the learners of hospitality through machine application. See, hospitality is a skillful industry where every professional must be fully equipped with the appropriate skills required for daily operations. And this is the area where the artificial intelligence may lack in transferring those skills to uh, from the educator to the learners. And this needs to be addressed while or before introducing artificial intelligence in hospitality education. There are few challenges ahead also before implementing artificial intelligence enabled education system in hospitality or in general. First is there's lack of access to these new technologies, lack of logistic supports, which may be the hardware, that is device, maybe laptop or smartphones, the software, that means the platform that gonna use, and the network, whether intranet or intranet, on which these activities can be performed. Also, the resistance to adoption of AI or the new technology, that's also a challenge, because whenever anything new comes in the market, right, there's some sort of resistance also there. And we all have witnessed that at the time of pandemic, then we were asked to take classes online. Many of us, uh, as educator trainers, were having some kind of apprehension or resistance to take classes online. So that's also a challenge, that resistance will be there, and that will be from both sides, from educators and trainer side also, and from learner sides also. Also, the thing is that lack of training, how to integrate AI and teaching learning process. That's also biggest challenge that everyone is talking about, that we must incorporate artificial intelligence, but still there's lack of training modules or education systems which can help us to understand how we can integrate the AI and teaching learning process. And I think that's also one of the reasons of resistance to adopt these artificial intelligence technologies. Also, the thing is that artificial intelligence is totally a machine-based process, and there are chances of technical and machine errors also. Also, all of our data is being fed in machines or computer system. There's also a security concern in terms of the data breach and cyber attack, because the data of the students, their parents, their background were being fed, and there's chances that the data can be misutilized for any purpose other than the education. Lastly, the concluding remarks. AI is all set to redesign and reinvent the education sector. The combination of teacher expertise and the best of machines will shape the future of education and the whole concept of learning. AI will make it possible for teachers to understand their students better and leave behind the conventional old school teaching and learning style. Another big advantage we see in artificial based education system is the fact that we are exposing the students to this technology at very early stage, which will spark innovations, idea, and knowledge about this magnificent technology in their curious young mind.